here we are for part 3. I did start filming that end, but for some reason my camera weren't on. So we're going to get 3 course on this, the same as this side here. So then we can put a soldier course through here and he'll show you how to run the soldiers. All you need for this, 2 foot level. You can have a boat level, but you don't really need it. Tape measure and a trowel, and obviously a hammer and bolster to cut your halves. I've already cut his halves. You ready to get this up?
Ready to go. Ben was going to build this himself, but he reckons I need the practice.
You definitely need the practice.
I do. Right, roll them up like we always showed you. Put it on.
Big shout out to Base Camp, Dust Mask Company, for sending us these hoodies. Really warm, really nice.
Very, very warm, yeah.
Better than the hoodies I had made.
There we go.
Don't forget, if you need a dust mask, check the description. At the moment, we've got a they've got a 20% off with the code BCDEAL20. All the info and the links in the description. He's now going to select a brick, or I'll select a brick for him.
Thank you.
It's the best side. The other side's got a crack in it. Again, multiples of 75. He should be able to get it without even taping it, but I'll check it in a minute. But he might throw the tape at me. He normally does. Normally I'd make him a gauge rod up, but I haven't made him a gauge rod up, so he has been moaning a bit before he started today. Bad, it's a tiny bit hard. I think he needs some new glasses. There we go. That's that one done. He's now going to lay the half there and the half here. Then he'll plumb it all up after that. I've got a couple of halves for him.
Right, that's it. Right, put this one up like we've been showing you. Nice full purps. Not too much mucky, don't want the perp. Because this is...
Is that one going to stay on, or are you going to, is it going to fall off?
I don't know. Can you just put your hand against there? Because He's
now going to run the old 2 foot level across that.
Yep.
Make sure it's pretty good. Just needs a little tap down. There we go. He's got it with his hand. He can't put the pressure on it anymore, so I'm going to have to turn the camera off because I've cut this brick. And it ain't the best on that side, and he won't frog it down, so I'll be back in 2 minutes.
I'll just check this, Ben.
Is that good?
Yep. Good. Check that again.
Pretty good.
Check this one again. Always put your foot on the bottom of the level. Touch.
Oh, he's had to do a bit of adjusting now.
Yeah, only a bit.
Still good. As you can see with these bricks, that one is 210. That's 215. That one's 213. They are all different sizes, so there's just no way of plumbing your perps up unless you find your smallest brick and spend 3 days cutting them all. That's why sometimes your perps differ in size.
It's only half a brick, so you don't want too much muck on there. Make sure it's on the front like that. And on the back, like so. Makes it easier to point up. Right, here we go. It's not awkward doing it this way because it's a different angle for doing the perp, but should be alright. Right, here we go, look.
Pretty good. He won't bother plumbing that course up here, but if I was you, if you're learning, plumb that course up
I'll do it,
and then range it through.
Just do it to show them.
If you mind your hands, so you can't see the bubble. There we go.
Got it. I'll just range that through.
But these bricks are like bananas.
Yeah.
They're absolute. I don't know why they're so bad these days. Even the bottom of them, it's like that one there. Like you can see, it's like it's like radius brick, all big horrible lips on them. You just got to pick your best side and just work with it.
Yeah, always keep your muckboard nice and clean, gentlemen, while you're working.
And these bricks have got about a 5 to 6 mil difference in the length of them.
Yeah.
So
keep your work area nice and clean, you know, because if you tread on a brick or half a bat, it could easily damage your ankle. Like, we'll roll them up again, like we've been showing you, Ben and I. And
it's difficult to get good camera angles because he's always, I'm either he's in his way or he's in my way.
yeah, we're going to run the muck out for the 2 bricks, make it easier.
But the next part of the series is going to be the soldier course through there. And then he might put what we call a string course. Course that steps out through it.
Yeah, you do that when they put a render on a building, Ben, don't they? They stick the course out and then the render.
Yep, your muck's going off, so if I was you, I'd get them bricks down pretty rapid.
Yeah, as fast as I can. Flat out I am. I'm like a tyre, I'm flat out. Right, there we go.
I wouldn't use that brick there, it's really bad, so you try that one. But always make sure your bricks are as dry as possible.
Quite good actually. Right, you've got the tape handy, Ben. That's a bit big, that bit, I think.
Put your level on it and I'll tape it for you. So you tape from the top.
Hang on.
Once he puts his level on it, when you use the boat level.
Try that for a sec.
You're about 2 mil high, but it still needs to go down that end anyway. Put the boat level on it, it's just too big for you to use.
That's the shape of the brick, so I'll have to lift that brick up, yeah? Otherwise that'll be low. Okay.
Yep. Normally I'd make him a gauge rod, but I didn't bother.
That's it. Okay.
When you're doing this, just take your time.
Yeah, you've got to take your time doing stuff like this.
If it's low or if whatever, you can just take it off and do it again. I will try and get some nice square bricks. Maybe I'll get some engineerings and I'll give him some of them. So engineerings are not a very nice brick to lay, but they're probably one of the squarest. These stock type bricks are just junk now. And they're like £1 something each. It's terrible.
Engineer bricks got a shiny face to them, and I'm not very good at keeping them clean.
Yeah, I can keep engineering bricks perfectly clean, but he is. You need 3 litres of acid after he's been building with them.
Right, perfish. This is the same way you perp because it's the right angle. Some bricklayers do it different, but I'll dust on this one. Look. I do it this way because that's the way I was taught. I'll hold that because
So all he's got is one more course on there to match this side. He'll bring you back when he points that.
it wants to go down quite a bit. No, not really.
Just tap the level, I don't mind. You're a beater, that's just the way it is. Best not to tap the level, but some brickies do. My mate's the same, he beats the hell out of them. As long as it's upright and it's plumb, Do it whichever way you want.
Let's just check that because
How many levels have you got out?
loads of levels.
I'm trying not to leak my address.
Perfect. Just a bit of room, please.
I'll accept that. It's pretty good. It's just now going to plumb this side, and here, range it through, and then we come back for the top course. There he goes. Let's spread in the last bed for the last course. I'll stand out of his way. He's put his bed on. He's now going to do the last course. Just had to do a bit of cutting out because he swore.
How's that been?
Last one's on.
Gauge.
I'll check the gauge in a sec. Get your level on it. Use your boat level. It's so much easier, isn't it? Is that good?
Good.
Not bad.
Bad for an old veteran. Right, need 2 bats.
There's one bat.
There again, this is an awkward one. You can't perk this up like an ordinary brick because it's cut there. So it's basically the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's full. That's the main thing. Hold that brick because it's green, very live. So
As you can see, his perps are pretty full. They're not bad. Do you want to put the soldier on it today? Do you want to do it later on or do it next week?
later on, yeah.
You had enough already?
Yeah.
Lay 25 bricks and he's out of here.
Good.
Pretty good. He's going to put that half on here. He's going to plumb it up and then...
Try this up first, I think.
That is it. That good?
Yeah. Just do this first and
Yeah, I filmed him building that and he got the ump and walked off, so I've got to be a bit less... I've got to take the mick a bit less on this one.
Good.
Not bad. Could do a slight tap that way. That's better. As you can see, they're not perfectly full, but they're nearly full. But he finds it awkward working this way. The other way he prefers to work.
Right, last bat to go on. Like I say, they're awkward. Cool, look at that one.
Yeah, it's only going on the... Yeah, stop. Let's just show them. As you can see, you see that horrible bit on the bottom. This is the bricks that you buy today. Absolutely terrible, look. So he's going to give that a little tap off. So sometimes it's not always the bricklayer's fault why the brickwork looks so bad. You've got to put some of the blame down to the old manufacturing process. That's a lot better.
A bit better. Right, muck on first.
We'll get that on and then we'll bring you back for him to point it up. Actually, I might even let you lay that one.
Right, same again. They're not a full brick, so that's not awkward to lay. To perp up, sorry. There you go. You can just put your hand on that pen for me.
I'm just putting this level here so it doesn't push it out. Can you not bash into my new iPhone 16, please? You want to go down a little bit more? As you can see, look, let's just show them the level.
The different sizes of the bricks, you see.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to show them the level. As you can see, slightly hard. We're just going to give that a little tap. You can tap the level. I don't mind. It's only a level, isn't it? I just buy another one. I've got loads of levels. I tap the level now and again. His level, if I show you his level in the van, it's like a saw. If he was in the jungle, all he'd have to take was his level with him and he'd survive. He'd be able to cut down trees and all sorts, wouldn't you? Notice how he's not talking.
Yeah, but cut down the odd bricklayer as well, I can assure you.
When he goes silent, that's when he's got the raging hump with me. It's a little bit hard that way. Got to tap it in a tiny, tiny bit. I think his eyes are going. There we go. He's completed that. He's already plumbed this side, but I will check this side for him. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad. We'll give you a what? 8 out of 10?
Well, more of 7, I think, because I'm not quite up to your standard yet. Perhaps in another 10 years' time.
So why do you keep calling me the apprentice?
Oh, you know.
The apprentice videos seem to do
There's
all right.
things I could call you, but obviously not on camera.
I'd have to cut that out again like the last video. We can't have the swearing in because it...
I didn't swear.
You did.
What was I say then?
I can't repeat it.
I'm not the only bricklayer that swears, surely.
You can swear off camera, just not on camera.
Right.
Right, but that's done. We're going to bring you back when he's ready to point it
Just
up.
about to point up the little piers we built, the little corners we built. Put some muck in between 2 bricks so that it dries out, so it isn't too wet when I point up. Right, let's show you how to point up.
Show me tools you're using.
Using a rubbing in iron, a Marshalltown rubbing in iron, and a Marshalltown trowel, and a lot of skill. So, we start with the perps. Making sure they're nice and full.
They should actually be 100% full, but no one's perfect.
There we go, nice full joints. It's not the best bricks to use in the world, but
A good tradesman never blames the tools or the bricks.
well, that is true, I suppose. Right, then we do the beds. That's rubbing up the treat now, let's see. We'll do this one. Using that part of the rubbing in iron.
We call that the heel.
They call that the heel. Never used to call it the heel, but they do now.
If your mortar's too wet, it just stains all over it and you can't brush it, so...
Because they're all got funny edges on, they're quite a difficult brick to point up, as you can see. Not difficult, but just take a bit of time.
That white on the brick is the effervescence coming out.
It is.
It will eventually go away. It might take a year or two.
So we'll leave that like that for a moment. And we'll do this side. Like that. A little bit in there. Like that again. In there. There we go. Now when we've done this, we're going to scrape all these bits off so it doesn't smear the bricks when we brush it. Last bed. You notice the difference in the size of the bricks, let's see. This makes a big difference when you're trying to build whatever it is you're trying to build. That's it. Right, now what we'll do now...
Just for the sake of the video, can you just fill in them 2 little bits you missed?
A little bit.
do the ends. Obviously we're taking this down, so it doesn't matter, but just for the sake of the video.
Yeah, it should be done properly no matter what you're doing with it.
And there's a little tiny bit there, just for the sake of it. Now this little bit here is where I didn't point that properly, but because it's been so cold, it's no good. I didn't bother covering it with Hessian. So what we do now, we'll give it a quick scrape, and then we'll brush it off with a nice soft brush. You can see there where he's done that, he's missed a little bit there. So what we do,
he's a very hard taskmaster, Ben, so...
And you was when I was learning, so yeah,
true.
let's not...
I'm not saying I wasn't, I'm just saying.
Let's not go too far. In these videos, we're only having a laugh with each other. We don't take it seriously.
We take the work seriously.
I'll bring you back when he's ready to point it, brush it off.
Which is now, I think.
Are you going to do it now?
Yeah, it's gone off all right. Right, and this another important bit. Down.
Nice soft brush. But yeah, these bricks are terrible.
Maybe with horse's hair. Which don't please the horse too much. But...
Same as that little bit there, really, the old, you need to run that through. You can see where he's smeared that little bit there, but there we go. Nothing's perfect.
Better than some.
But quality control, we'll sort that out in a minute. Right, that's the end of the video. And we'll bring you back again to run that course and start putting the soldier through there for part 4. Got anything to say, or?
No, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and have a nice evening.